Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar took a tumble overnight following the release of the minutes from the RBA latest monetary policy meeting. The meeting contains some significant changes from the previous minutes for the March meeting. Viewing the final sentence, the board judged that developments in the labour and housing markets warranted careful monitoring over the coming months. So from the initial decline, the market is now focusing on the support of 75.30, and it's viewed that beneath 74.95 is the trigger point for the next move to 74.25.35 and reassess from there. Any advances on the day should find resistance from 95 and above their firmer at 76.50.60. Well, the euro took a devastating, the US dollar took a devastating blow as the euro clears that 106.75 resistance. Now, with the dollar index crumbling from the break of 99.90 support, now looks towards that broad uptrend that comes in at 99.30. Now, it is viewed that a break beneath there will give grave concerns to the US dollar outlook and instead could produce a further rally for euro to clear 107.30.40 and look up towards 108.10.15 and higher to 108.75.05, which is this peak here, which comes in March. But before we get too bullish on the euro and too bearish on the US dollar, let's see how it plays out in the next 24 hours. Because if we do get a firm rebound of that 99.30 and we get a strong rejection from 107.30.40, then we could see a move to the downside for the euro to the 106.80 to 106.35 and then to 105.70. So it really depends now how the dollar plays out in the next 24 hours. The dollar yen case is still concerning. After failing to take out that level of 109.30, the market clearly hesitates and pulls back from there. However, on the day, if we do see a break above 108.75, that would give further momentum to the upside to re-challenge that 109.30. Now, a break there would give further scope towards 109.80 figure and reassess from there. If the market fails to produce any kind of bullish momentum in the next 12 to 24 hours, then the risk for the next coming session into the European, which may look towards 107.90. Now a break beneath 107.40, I view hardly any potential support until 105.40.60. So do take that in mind. A break of 107.40 would give further downside risk. Well, the great British pound rallied very, very hard overnight and taking all the resistances out from 125.85 to 126.90 after producing a 400-point rally, which was clearly triggered by Prime Minister Theresa May surprised the market by calling for an election in June the 8th. So why was she calling an election? Well, currently holding to a huge lead in the polls, her popularity with her government has hit a few bumps in the road, however, with the opposition and the House of Lords over the Brexit. So therefore, a election win would strengthen her hand as she prepares for an unwelcome task of negotiating Britain's departure from the EU. So what does it mean for the sterling? Well, as long as we don't take out this near 7-month high of 129.05, then we should see a comfortable decline to 127.90 to 127.25.30 and reassess from there. However, a break above 129.05 would give concerns as no solid resistance within close proximity is seen until 130.10. So do keep that in mind. Well, the gold outlook retreats from the highs of 12.93 to 96 and briefly look towards that support of 12.77. With 85 seen minor on the day as support, a break beneath 77 would give further scope to the downside to bring in a target of 68 and maybe lower with 54 beneath. Any advances should still find supply towards 12.93 to 96. And to wrap up with oil, the market is actually still displaying further weakness and now closing underneath $52.90 does bring further scope towards $51 a barrel. Any advances now sees a cap around 53.35 and 53 and a half. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day ahead, and look out for the report that's released very shortly.